Namaste dear students, welcome to online class. In the last video, we studied about some forces in mechanics. In the first chapter, we studied four fundamental forces in nature. They are gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force. Here in this chapter, we studied common forces in mechanics. Here gravitational force kuda ide, spring force, tension in the string. About that we studied in the last video. Now we move on to contact forces. Contact forces. When two bodies are in contact, ಎರಡು ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಒಂದನ್ನೊಂದು ತಾಗಿದಾಗ then they exert force on each other. When two bodies are in contact, then they exert force on each other. They exert force on each other. These forces are called as contact forces. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ದ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಟೆನ್ಷನ್. Except the gravitational force, all the above forces are contact forces. In addition to that, we have buoyant force, buoyancy, viscous force. We studied in chapter 10, mechanical properties of fluids, viscous force anta bandide. Air resistance, buoyant force, viscous force, air resistance are examples for contact forces. Give two examples for contact forces, they'll ask. At least you should write two names. Don't write gravitational force. Gravitational force is not a contact force. Buoyant force, viscous force, air resistance. When bodies are in contact, there are mutual contact forces. That means when two bodies touch each other, then there are mutual contact forces. They are in accordance with the Newton's third law. Already we studied forces occur in pairs. Forces occur in pairs. All the contact forces are electrical in nature. This is very important. Nature of contact force is electrical. Nature of contact force is electrical. Now what do you mean by normal reaction? The component of contact force normal to the surface in contact is called normal reaction. Once again I repeat, the component of contact force normal to the surface in contact is called normal reaction. That means, for example, if you consider a body, say this is one body, in that we are keeping one more body. See here, see carefully, we have one body placed over another body. Here, normal reaction is nothing but, here wherever they contact between the two bodies, there is mutual contact forces. That contact force, I can take it like this. This is a contact force. Say, this is the contact force. This is the contact force between these two bodies. Now, meaning of normal reaction is the component of contact force normal to the surface in contact. That means, if I draw normal to the surface in contact, ಅವು ಎರಡು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿದಾವೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಎಳಿರಿ, ಲಂಬ ಎಳಿರಿ. ಆ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಿನ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ದ bodies in contact. This is the normal. Here about this normal, the force known as normal reaction. The component, next we move on to friction. Friction is nothing but the component of contact force instead of normal, just you add the word parallel to the surface in contact is called friction. So, the component of contact force normal to the surface in contact is called friction. The component of contact force parallel to the surface in contact is called friction. Once again, I repeat, component of contact force normal to the surface is called normal reaction. It is not the friction, normal reaction. Component of contact force parallel to the surface in contact is called friction. So, friction always appears parallel to the contact surface. For example, this is one body, this is another body. When one body is kept on the other body, this is the frictional component of contact force, whereas this is the normal reaction component. So normal reaction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಎರಡು ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲಂಬವನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದರ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಿನ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್. Instead of taking perpendicular, if you take parallel to the contact surface, that component is called friction. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So the component of contact force normal to the surface in contact is called normal reaction. The component of contact force parallel to the surface in contact is called friction. Friction opposes impending or relative motion between the two surfaces. ಎರಡು ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಒಂದನ್ನೊಂದು ಉಜ್ಜಿದಾಗ ಘರ್ಷಣಾ ಬಲ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಘರ್ಷಣಾ ಬಲ, frictional force. Friction opposes impending or relative motion between the two surfaces. There are two types of friction. Friction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು static friction, the second one is kinetic friction. These are the two types of friction. See, static friction is nothing but the force which balances the applied force when a body is in the state of rest. Static friction is the force which balances the applied force. Applied force ಅನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಅಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ when the two bodies are in contact in the state of rest, they are not moving. So static friction is the force which balances the applied force when a body is in the state of rest is called static friction. When there is no applied force, if you apply no force, there is no static friction. ನೀವು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇ ಅಟ್ ದಟ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ವೆನ್ ದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಅಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ zero force. The resultant is zero force, so that the body is in rest. Already we know when two forces are equal and opposite, then it is a condition of equilibrium. Equilibrium under two forces. ಎರಡು ಫೋರ್ಸಿನ ಒಟ್ಟು ಮೊತ್ತ 0 ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಮತ್ತೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗ ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಸ್ಥಿರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿ. When there is no applied force, no static friction. Applied force illade idre friction irudilla. Applied force, it comes to play at that moment when there is an applied force. As the applied force increases, static friction also increases. Andre applied force ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದಾಗೆ ಈ opposing force ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So static friction also increases and remains equal and opposite to the applied force up to a certain limit. Hence it is called self-adjusting force. ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ why static frictional force is called self-adjusting force ಅಂತ. ಇಷ್ಟನ ಬರೀಬೇಕು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ. When there is no applied force, there is no static friction. It comes into play when there is applied force. As the applied force increases, static friction increases and remains equal and opposite to the applied force. Hence it is called self-adjusting force. Thank you.